My bad. Forgot to start recording this, but we're halfway into a Spartan Ops mission. Asia. Yeah, Asia is tough to handle. And not only that, but I think a lot of Clark's value doesn't come on the score sheet. A lot of her score stuff just kind of says she misses a lot. Any bets for US Open? No. And again, I don't think Clark's ever gonna get like my thing that I mentioned it with Clark when I bet it, that I don't think even if she was playing at a, like the MVP level, that I'm not so sure that she would get those votes still. There's a lot of like nasty stuff that goes along with Clark, and because she's even if she's doing well, there's like a negative aspect to her stuff. Like Ryan will come in and go, all she does is miss, and I'm like, okay, it's like she'll just never get past that in that league. I don't think so. You get that EV Ohio guy I follow? Quite a nice refresh users. No, he pops up on my stuff pretty naturally most of the time. I don't mind looking at it, but I also don't love it or care too much about it, you know. EV's always nice. Argentina winning today was nice. Didn't know if you used Argentina because of him or not. No, I just didn't know what Senegal would show up. I'm very on edge on what Senegal are, and I thought they were really, really bad in the warm-ups leading up, and that's not what they've normally been, and so I was kind of on the fence at what Senegal were going to bring to the table, if they were going to be themselves, or if they were going to be the last 2 weeks worth of themselves or whatever. So I was kind of all over the place on what Senegal would bring. I was pretty confident that if Argentina could get two, they were going to win the game. I didn't see a world where the others didn't. Aim for the head. Earn a total of 2,500 headshot medals in multiplayer. I'm surprised this is counting as multiplayer, the Spartan Ops missions, but we'll definitely take it. I'm definitely not going to complain about that. I thought that had to be done in multiplayer, like all together. I didn't think firefight stuff would be considered in there. Hopefully grenades get considered in there. If grenades get considered in there, then the grenades thing will be easy. Put sour cream on? No putting anybody on. Who is sour cream? That is a interesting achievement to collect there. Very interesting. We'll have to check on the we'll have to check after this on if the grenades are in that spot too. That'll be quick and easy if the grenades get their attention. And beatdowns. Thoughts on the World Cup? It's been a pretty good tournament so far. Jordan are hanging a little bit here. I need Jordan under 1.5 points for the tournament, and they can draw here. Can't win any games, but they can draw here, and that'll be all right. But I'm not sure. Like Algeria need to win now, which is a pretty big problem for Jordan. And I think Algeria are better. But if Austria can win this game, I'm pretty confident we get over it. So many scores yesterday. Yes. Big time. Big time. You're absolutely right.
I think it's time to even the odds. Crimson, here's some new toys. Enjoy.
Drop the toys. Where are they at? What do we got? Ooh. Imagine a parlay with. Oh, I know. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those slips floating around, anywhere from 83 to 120 to 1. Theoretically, Curacao shouldn't score the rest of the games. Yeah, so what's happened? A couple of the over under 1.5s I've got. The whole thought was that if they, I thought the most likely game they would all score would be that first game. Now none of them survived, unfortunately. Like, they all scored in this first game, which is kind of annoying, but the whole point was I thought if they could get through the first game, they definitely wouldn't get over the line late. Very similar to Iran, who I thought the toughest, I just didn't want them scoring 3 or 4 against New Zealand, which they were capable of. But Ivory Coast should be looking to do what they can. Like, that's a pretty gigantic spot for the Ivory Coast now. Especially if they lose to Germany, they'll want to, like, not fuck that game up. Very similar to Ecuador is going to play them next. My assumption is Ecuador will be very much ready for that. So they could obviously get there and do that, but the whole plan was that early on or later on is where they would struggle. So we'll see. We will see. But it looks like, doesn't look like they are leaving pretty. Austria seems to be leaving Jordan some space on the counter attack. Oh. I hate the break. The offside. Smash, smash, smash. Was he offside? Oh, doesn't matter, does it? Because he missed. Getting smacked around here. Also keep getting spawned into a pretty horrible spot. What's Gucci? Been following since 600. I appreciate you. That's a long old time, man. Thank you. That was a long old time. Hoping for a draw with Jordan Austria. I'm kind of hoping for an Austria win. Kind of hoping for an Austria. Nope, there's the Austria goal. Have faith. Thank you. We'll get there. We'll get there. You even started sizing down on the play, short jab. Yeah. That's what I do when we get kind of going. Funky. Drip it down a little bit if you have to. That's a heck of a strike. Good old strike there. Smash that. Absolutely smash that. You really bet $20 to win 20 cents? I bet that because they were giving out $5 back for every goal scored in the game, so I was just trying to win the bet. It wasn't necessarily it wasn't just like a regular bet. Otherwise, I would not have. Unless it was something that was pretty guaranteed. But yeah, otherwise, I'd do that. Oh, he hit the bar on that, the Jordan. Jesus. Alright, Austria, stop fucking around back there. I don't have time for this nonsense. Shoot a high probability for tomorrow. They're not doing that promo anymore, so I probably don't have to do it. We'll see if they bring that promo back. They were supposed to run that promo through the entire World Cup, and they stopped doing it after 5 days or 4 days. But we'll see if they bring the promo back. But they originally said they were going to do it the whole World Cup. I don't know what they were expecting, was my thing. Like, did they expect that there weren't going to be 300 goals scored in this tournament? Like, it's pretty blatant. I mean, the over-under for goals was like 280, 288 probably. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what they could have been expecting. It also don't make sense because they don't lose anything by doing it. Yeah, it's just the bonus bets. You don't. The bonus bets don't become actual money until people win those bets. But I don't know. I just don't know if they thought through. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't know what could have been missed with okaying the promo, and that like woke them up like 5 days in. What plays you in tomorrow? Throw a ball. I have some Ronaldo to score. I haven't bet it yet, but I'm probably gonna do a first half under in the England-Croatia game. I think that could be like 0-0 or 1-0 at halftime, even though it's inside. But we'll see. The indoor ones are a lot higher scoring at the moment. So we'll see. Probably not having a minimal mods required, I guess. Expecting more people to lose money on the actual bets. Yeah, I guess that's fair. But still. It's the World Cup, you're gonna make money. That being said, if there were 300 goals at 5 apiece, everybody would have $1,500 worth of bonus bets. Kind of a lot, also. But again, that's something that should have been pretty considered for people. Snag the Ronaldo. Wish I had Messi on a hat trick today. Yeah, me too. Me too. Why do you think big teams are struggling in the World Cup? I think a lot of them are just unathletic in midfield, and smaller teams are so much better coached these days. Not than the big teams, but they're just better coached altogether. And it's a struggle to kind of break down a low block. Like Egypt are really good at defending in blocks. Belgium have nobody in midfield. The only thing that changed the game for Belgium was bringing on a runner in Lukaku. But like Brazil have 0 runners. Like the midfield in general is pretty horrific. But they definitely don't have any runners. There's just a bunch of old fellas in there. Old and slow fellas in there for the most part. same with Spain, who don't. Not only did Spain not really have any athletes in midfield, but Spain also was missing like their only two like wingers who could really penetrate or win 1v1s, missing both of those. So. So I think a lot of these big teams are just unathletic, to be honest. The Netherlands is a good one where they started really, really slow, and then they moved Gravenberg to the end of the edge of the box and had him make runs, and that opened them up and to scoring a couple goals. Like something as simple as that to break these low blocks. Spain has a midfield. They have midfielders, but they don't have any athletic midfielders who are going to make runs. Like Pedri's not a runner. Gavi's not a runner. Like none of those guys are runners to get in behind defenses, which is what you kind of need to break down low blocks if you don't have any healthy wingers that could beat fullbacks. So it's just a odd little mix. But Spain will be much better when they're healthy. The problem is if they're going to be healthy. I don't know how healthy Yamal is. Like, I know they're trying to get him back and stuff, but I don't think he really sprinted the entire time he was on the pitch the other day. So, we'll see. Dude, $1,500 in bonus bets for me would be so huge if they want to go ahead and get back on the problem. By the way. Like, Belgium are fine, but what are Belgium gonna do? Like, for the rest of the tournament? They're so old in midfield. USA are good for breaking down blocks. Have I considered more both teams to score or draws going forward? No, I don't mind betting the bets I've been betting for the most part. I don't know. I've had a decent tournament so far, so I'm not worried too much. I think the way I view teams right now is fine for the most part. There's like a couple I tick down, Belgium maybe a little bit. But I was pretty low on Uruguay. I was pretty low on... I thought France were really good today, particularly in the second half. They looked like the best team so far to me. I was high on the United States, so I like where my views are on the teams at the moment for the most part. Eight and a half corners. What do you need to be over? Goes me. But yeah, I'm very much in need of an Austria win. I would also love one of these guys to get a home run. If none of them get a home run, I'm going to be slightly negative on that day. Draws are lotto tickets. Yeah, I only really like betting draws when I think games are going to be low scoring. I'm not a very much of a, like, if a game's going to end like 2-2, I'm pretty uninterested in the draw, even if it obviously is. I'm kind of just uninterested in 2 even teams just playing out to a draw. If I think there's going to be very, very little going on in the game, I'll mind draws, but otherwise, not so much. Get away. Oh. Only you could find that gold though. Lost my parlay in the last 6 seconds. I had under 4.5 earlier. Everything else hit. Oh, the fucking Norway game. That sucked. Not fun. Come on, Oscar, find that second. So I don't have to worry about you. Couple phantoms. Soderstrom gonna get walked again? Oh, that's so fucking annoying. Fucking go away. Alright. Have a good one, Eric. Love you, buddy. Okay. 3-0 to 3-2. Let's see. Oh. Austria really not great at the back. I haven't been great at the back, at least.
Commander Palmer, we're on station.
Fire at will, Captain.
Blow up this shit. Goddamn. He strikes out.
Nice work down there, Crimson. We'll have you arrive home shortly.
Commander Palmer, solid intel on Parvul's location.
Let's see. Alright, scratch that, Crimson.
Useless bunch.
You're home, you're going hunting. I'll be back in touch shortly.
There we go. Mission beat. I gotta go get this fucking cat out of here. Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Where is the box? Hey, you, come downstairs. Motherfucker, dude. That motherfucker, dude. Alright, last one in the thing. This will be mission 15 out of 50. that we have to fucking do. 15 out of 50. I have not been impressed with what I've seen of this Austria game. Every time I look up, Jordan are attacking comfortably.
Comms online. The op is live, Commander.
Crimson, we got a solid line on Park Vol. Job simple. Hit Park Vol's camp hard. Leave nothing standing.
Athletics. I forgot to check the grenades thing. I'll check it afterward. Messi, Golden Boot, France winner, 150 to 1. Right now it's 150 to 1? Oh, dude. That is funky. The problem with that is that it means Mbappe has to kind of stop scoring along the way. Or Messi has to score at a pretty crazy clip. Which probably is the issue. That is a pretty high number though, it feels like. You think FanDuel will bring back the every goal bet token? Probably not. And if they do bring it back, they do it in like a fucking stupid way. Or they like something like they bring it back for the knockouts where they know goals will shrink a little bit. Something like that. The mean Golden Ball France winner is the same price. Oh, Messi is it's Golden Ball or Golden Boot? Yeah, but yeah, you're right though. Those two should not be the same. Missed out on the first 2 days. That sucks. I know I missed out on $15 because I didn't realize it was the pricing was like that, and I missed out on the check game because I just didn't want to spend $20 on a bet or something like that. Then I saw it would be something else. Golden Ball. Them giving Messi the Golden Ball. Like even if he just got to the semifinal would make sense.
Movement nearby, Commander.
Ready, Crimson.
They got the wave going. They got the wave. Through 0.1 unit of free play on it because I can't live with myself if it gets close. Yeah, that's fair enough. That I can understand. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know what am I gonna do with the fucking free bets, bro? I thought about adding a little bit more to France. I thought they were the best team in the first so far. I think they're the best team. I thought they were the best team coming into the tournament, and after the first round, I think they're the best team still.
Target identified, Commander. There's Park Vol.
Take him down, Crimson.
So I thought about maybe popping another $5-10 on the French. Stop it. I'm stuck. Leave me alone. Tell me. That's stuck. I don't hate like a thought at USA quarter or round of 16. The problem is that price is kind of dead. So that is the problem there with that one. Kind of any bets for the live soccer games or leans? No, nothing for this game here. I'm pretty invested in Austria winning this one. So I don't have nothing else. But Jordan are not going away. This is such a bad danger. Way. Oh. Well, they're getting fancy with the free kicks, and then he had a shot from there. After all that, you do all the fancy run up and everything, and then you have a shot from there. Destroy yourself. Not in a good way. Some dodging. I bet some Switzerland to beat Bosnia. I bet some Germany over 1.5 goals against the Ivory Coast. I think they can score. Put a unit on the FanDuel bonus bets on Rams, Ohio State parlay, 41-1. That's an interesting one. I got swords on the walls in here. You do, and needlers. I'll do one at a time. Oh, good ball. Not yet.
Commander Palmer, tell Crimson to get ready. The locals are upset and headed their way.
Few things make me happier than upsetting the Covenant. Spartans, ready
There
up.
we go.
Park Vol is down. Confirmed kill.
Great work, Crimson.
Austria needs to be really careful. They really aren't defending particularly well.
Oh, wow. Dalton wasn't kidding. Drop pods inbound on Crimson's location.
Drop pod. Hi, everybody. I don't think the problem is I don't know if I can bet college football winner on my FanDuel because of where I am, because of UConn. That tends to be the case along with college sports for me. So I may just be fucked out of doing that. Now that I think about it. Now that I think about it. So I might just be screwed on that one. I wouldn't bet it, but if I had bonus bets and I could bet, I would bet some. I think I would bet some Notre Dame title. I actually think they're a little bit better than last year, and the path is really clear. And I think they have a returning QB is important. They guaranteed a playoff spot, yeah. Their schedule is so easy, but I think they're genuinely really good. Also, so on top of the guaranteed spot. How many fucking enemies? Walk into that fucking door.
Marking it as I see him, Crimson. Hell, it's the kitchen sink today. Here come hunters.
Hunters? Buddy. On the fucking sides there. Madre and Notre Dame fan, she just had her Canes win it all, so I'll put some on them. That works.
Phantoms near Crimson's location, Commander.
We see them, Dalton. How are we on air support?
Spread thin at the moment, but I'm working on it.
Faster, please.
Fucking faster shit, dude. Come down here and get me some. Or come up here and get me some. Or whatever the fuck. I suck at this. Dead. Put him with Chiefs, since she's a fan. 441. Buy her something nice if it hits. Yeah, there you go. She'll be double happy because she gets all those things on top. I thought about like lining up all of the NFL teams and just putting money on them and like hedging it out so that the price is the same that they win the title, but I wasn't super comfortable leaving off a lot of teams, which kind of made it pretty impossible for me to find value in just like stacking and bonus bets, you know what I mean? Luckily, her royals have no change. She'll also be insufferable. She wins 3 wings in one season.
I can arrange that, Commander.
Yeah, that would make anybody insufferable. Rocket launcher, spartan laser.
Get ready. More bad guys headed your way.
That'll be a smart strategy. Yeah, I also didn't feel like super great like going down the line. Like I was like a team like 15 or 16 and I was like what, like I really like Jaden Daniels. I think he's a really good quarterback and I'm like I don't want to be stuck with I don't want to like stop before some of these teams and so I'll pick something else. Die, bro, when I hit you. Don't shoot my corpse either. Sometimes I'm just really fucking good at this game. Sometimes. Dude, how are you not fucking blowing up? Blow the fuck up. That's a bad grenade. Yeah.
Nice work, Crimson.
Gibbs over 11.5 TDs plus 105. What am I missing? Fair rush TDs. Is it also? It is. So maybe. Oh, okay. That's just rushes. That's not. That he probably still gets there, but it's kind of a lot. That is kind of a lot.
Dalton, where's that air
Anything else funky out there? Multiple guys above me. Just went with the 4 OSU wide receivers to hit their marks, plus 1,200. What were the marks? What were the marks? Supposed to do with these two guys? What the fuck am I supposed to see them? They're like in the back there, like hiding. And I can't get up there. What is this crap? Can't even see these guys. This is bullshit. They're like hiding back there. Fuck. Oh, goddamn. Now what? Am I gonna glitch that way through this one? Wilson 5, Marv 6, Ibuka 7, JSN 8. Marv is the one that's gonna fuck you up. Oh, Wilson, they might not score any points. Fair enough. What was it, 12 to 1? I'm fucking stuck here. Buddy pops out for a second, but I can't. I'm just stuck. And where are these things? These things are pissing me off. Where's the fucking gun? I wish I played Messi goal. Can't believe I talked myself out of it. Good old Lionel wasn't fucking around today. Pookie Marvel always good. I can't break this shit, and I can't kill those two guys, and I'm just stuck. Not good, folks. We are not in a good position here. Do I want to go with a 2? Didn't plan on it. Can you guess the QB running back wide receiver with the highest TD line? Burrow highest TDs. Surely. Chase would also probably fit in there for highest TDs then. Wouldn't it be Gibbs or Saquon maybe? Kurt, why didn't you go celebrate the Knicks fans in New York? I hate cities. All three are quite marginally higher than the second most. And was it those three? Saquon only 7.5. Really? We just 13.5. It's not Gibbs. Bijan? Or fuck, it wouldn't be Derrick Henry at this point, right? Streets are saying Saquon is washed? Maybe. It is King Henry. He keeps getting older, but nothing changes with him. The other two were right, though, right? Fucking Burrow and Chase. See, he can see me from here, which is interesting. Come on, pop over here. God damn it, this is so fucking hard. There's always something going on. He's stuck in. Hurts also 7.5. Lamar 3.5. That Lamar's line last year was 3.5 also, and we were all like, "Why is it 3.5?" And then we look back at Lamar's career and it's like, "Oh, fair enough then." Oh, one guy died? Interesting. Oh, buddy fell through the map. Okay. Closest to Burrow is 32.5. There's two people at 29.5. Doubt you get one of them.
You heard the man, Crimson. Get your asses into some shelter.
So closest to Burrow is at 32.5. There's two people
Missiles inbound. If
at
Crimson's on
29.
somewhere
So
safe,
there's two quarterbacks there at 29. Let's see.
multiple confirmed hits on target. Phantoms are all down.
Better late than never, Dalton. Thanks. Now send Crimson a Pelican.
Already on its way, Commander.
Don't tell me yet. Let me let me think through this one. We're gonna get an achievement here. There we go. We're done with that one.
Damn fine work today.
Despite the
Once you're back
glitch.
to the ship, first round's
Dak
on me.
and it's not Jalen, no. No way it's Jalen. Dak might be a good one. May 3.5. Track it again. Catherine. Complete all chapters in Spartan Ops Episode 3. Alright. So we've got 7 more to go. More achievements, all achievements. What's that you're always drinking? Raspberry lemonade. We are one achievement away from 500. Oh, no, hold on. I wanted to check if this was counting the grenade kills the way I think it was counting the other ones. Dak is 27.5. Josh? You said I wouldn't guess it, so maybe I don't think Josh will be on there. All par scores, multiplayer games. Where are the grenades? We're at 60%, 8% for hunters. Collecting hunters along the way. Josh, 24, and at this rate, you might not guess either of them. To be fair, Josh was a fake guess. 2,500 assists. That's not what I'm looking for. Where are the grenades? Beatdowns, 37%. Legendary medals. All right, hold on. Don't tell me yet. Let me just take a look at this and then we can jump. 18%, so I don't think it's counting the grenades. It counted the headshots, but it didn't count the grenades, and I X'd out of the game for no reason. I guess that's true. Goff? These guys, Austria are getting, or Jordan are all over Austria a little bit. There's the one I didn't think you'd get. Okay. So there's one more outside of good old Goff. No. What am I doing here? There's one more for Goff there. I guess the other one rather easy if you take a sec to think. Is it one of the NFC West QBs? Is it Stafford or fucking Purdy? Or is it going to be... It's definitely not Patrick Mahomes.
Crimson, we're on the hunt for Jewel Mdama.
There's no one else in that
These
dude.
hinge-head freaks
Well,
killing good soldiers on
he got everything going for
including
him.
the Spartans of Castleteam. Today, we're taking the first step towards getting revenge.
Which one was the bingo?
Infinity Science has finally figured out why Covenant comm traffic is so low on Requiem. Turns out the Cubbies are channeling most of their comms through a Forerunner subnet.
They don't got Mahomes line? Yeah.
With the help of the geeks, we're going to tap their party line and listen in. Miller, show Crimson where to go.
Waypoint's up.
So it was...
Eye on those turrets.
Miller,
Wait, which one was it?
fascination with telling Crimson what to shoot anything all the time.
You said that's the one, but I think I named 3 quarterbacks. Reigning MVP. Stafford. I thought, because you said it after I said Herbert, and I was about to go bet the under. I was literally going to go do that. I was waiting for you to say Herbert, so I could go bet the under. Like, that would have shocked the shit out of me. Stafford makes sense. Mainly because they do a lot of throwing from the goal line. They're going through. They're just going through like a couple of, like, they go through after I say it. I guess it feels like it takes a couple seconds to get through, maybe. Plus I'm on a delay, and then it probably comes back through a delay, I would guess. Herbert 25.5. Yeah, that seems better. been coming for Jordan this whole time. I don't know what Austria are doing. Austria are playing this game like they're up 4, and they are not. Hey man, have a great night. Appreciate you, Abbott. Or Blake. Whatever you want to be called by. I appreciate you, buddy. That's been coming for Jordan this whole time. I haven't been watching it. But, well, I have been watching it in and out. But every time I look up, it's a Jordan attack. And it's a Austria just leaving guys open. And just like 4-on-4 breaks and 2-on-2 breaks. And I don't get what Austria are doing.
Working on it, Commander. Commander Palmer, be advised that Covenant drop pods are inbound on multiple fire team positions. Got a few coming down near Crimson right now.
Dalton, why didn't we see these sooner?
Unclear, Commander. Working on it right now.
Bad Austria. I really don't know what they're doing, but I mean, whatever they want to fucking do, I guess. Some of these international managers are pretty good. Well, I do know that they're pretty good. Gonna keep going, Jordan, with the equalizer. I know. Austria keep like playing. Really, Austria are really open. And it's not like I have a problem with them being open, but fucking Jordan have been threatening that all game long. Austria have changed nothing. Nothing at all. Jordan money line? I wouldn't hate to look at that, but I hope Austria win the game. But I wouldn't hate to look at that. They're really playing poorly. Giants 150-1 for a rush TD in every game. No. I don't know. TD every game is reserved for elite offenses. Elite offenses only. A lot of these teams really don't go all year like they should. And even then, you could go all year and be perfectly fine, and then you get to the end of the year and they're resting everybody and you lose that bet anyway. So it's very much reserved for specific teams. This guy chickening out up here. Get going.
Great job, Crimson.
Infinity Science says this is the spot where we can activate the comm tap.
You see anything, Crimson?
There's where Science believes is the switch.
Do it. Let's see if the eggheads know what they're talking about.
Of course, these don't have Jags team specials though. Nobody wants to bet positive things on the Jags.
Crimson is
But it
activated
is
the
early.
comm lines, Commander. If Science team's right, they'll serve to eavesdrop on the Coveys.
Get up there, Crimson. I want to hear what the Covenant have to say.
It is early.
I'm sending you a target to activate. Science team believes it'll allow us to listen in freely.
Ouchie, ouchie. Austria are lacking everything. Here come Jordan again. Austria are going to lose this, I think. Which would be problematic for me. Oh, F off. We're comfortably have a top 10 offense in the league, even with a mess in the RB room.
Send the comm traffic over to
Who
Intel.
is the starter?
Fall back to the
Etienne
extraction
left,
point.
right? So who's the
Good luck down there.
starter? What does the running back room look like?
Crimson, there's a phantom heading your way.
Dalton, what the hell? You're usually on it with the airspace policing.
Commander, Covenant aircraft are just popping in and out. I don't know what's going on.
We'll figure it out.
Commander,
Tootin,
diagnostics
maybe
as fast as I
Rodrigo.
can, and they're reading all green lights.
That's
Best
over.
guess is the Cubbies have a
Your
jamming
season's
system
already
on
over
their
before it began.
Commander
That's so.
Palmer to all fire teams. Be advised that Covenant aircraft may be hiding in plain sight. Don't rely solely on your gear.
With Quentin Allen, we
People.
got a decent run. You're just making up names at this point. I feel sorry. Sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. That's how you know the season's over. When you say things like LeQuint Allen will probably do a really good job. You don't know ball if you don't know whatever you say. Whatever you say. All I know is that that's one of those dynasty people talking. It's like, hey, this guy, the guy who's probably a fourth string running back after they signed nobody off the, after they signed like a old washed up dude off the street. The fourth guy. He might get a carry or two really late in the season when the season's dead. He's gonna look really good running through the line when you're 6 and 10. I love you, but it's over. It's over. It's over. Who else is in this group? Algeria, Austria need to win this game. I've been here since under 100. I appreciate you, Evan. Thank you. That means a lot. That's a long old time you've been around. A long old time. Rodriguez 25. How the fuck is he old? No, not him. I meant someone else. Like when the running back room's not working. You know what I'm talking about. When the running back room's not working and they sign someone old off the street at like week 10, like that. It's a good season for the Giants, true. But also my expectations are very, very low. I have under 8.5. Aliber off, Schlager off. Who else is on? Chukwuemeka. Danzo. I'll trust Gladstone till he makes me not grab Myers for pennies mid-season. I guess. I do like Brian Thomas to have a bounce back here if I can get some of his numbers low. What's my favorite position in football? I'm only asking because I heard you talking about my favorite running back. Oh, we were at my favorite position. I don't know. We were just discussing the Jaguars running back room because Buddy's a Jaguars fan. I like making fun of him. To be fair, Shane's not running the show anymore. He's just there. I was really surprised he got an extension. Speaking of Shane, my favorite position in football. I don't know. That's a really great question. It's probably wide receiver.
You've got more hostiles headed your way.
But he needs to let his kid take over. You have JD at QB and not a wide receiver. To be fair, Malik Neighbors will be fine. Maybe not early this year, but he'll be fine. I'm not worried about Malik Neighbors' career. I don't want to go out again. I don't want to be going out. You have to pay Malik Neighbors at some stage. I don't want to go out and pay for a wide receiver right now. Particularly when we're not going to compete this year. I know everybody else expects us to compete this year. Running week 1 ACL gimmick all season, just a fair warning. That's fine. How do you think Michael Penix will turn out? Oh, I'm not particularly high on Penix personally. I'm not sure he's long for the NFL personally. But hey, the quarterback's turning around all the time. And, I don't fucking value that quarterback, so again, don't worry about what I say. I think he has a great arm, just needs to stay healthy. He does have health problems. I worry that he just doesn't see the field particularly well, is what it looks like to me, so that is just kind of what I'm now. You gotta pay Diva wide receivers too? Yeah, I'm not worried about paying Malik Neighbors. Again, Malik Neighbors is going to be a good wide receiver. He's already a fantastic one. Again, he's coming off an injury, but it's 2026. It's 2026. Nobody comes off ACL significantly worse in any sport anymore. But he is a diva. He is definitely a diva. Definitely a diva. What happened? It's 2026 and y'all still playing on the same turf. Yeah, okay. What happened here? Did the goalie get hit? They would have called that back if he scored. If you had to pick who you would take, Pickens or Lamb? Lamb. I think Lamb's a top 3 wide receiver in there. I would take him pretty straightforward. You'd figured how they'd learn? No, no one's learning. We're going to continue to play on that turf. So accept it. I've accepted it. What up, Indica? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's definitely what it's called.
Marking your last few targets.
favorite rappers. What if I told you I took Messi to get a Hattie? I wouldn't believe you, but if you did, congrats. You did on Prize Picks? Congrats. That's good. What did you get on that? Did you have to mark it with something else? And if you did have to move it with something else, did that win? It'd be pretty wild if you had to pair it with something else and the other thing did not win. Just need Ronaldo to get one attempted dribble tomorrow. But he got a demon on a plus 1,000, yeah.
Crimson and Majestic are online.
Runs the pizza.
Listen up, Spartans. You're both dispatched to locations where VolumePlays
Wonder what the odds would have been for Messi 3 goals today. I know 2 was like 5 to 1, so probably like 11 or 12 to 1. Maybe more.
Commander, we've got word VolumePlays at the waterfront tower.
Get over there, Crimson. If he's there, this is our chance. Majestic, report.
Nothing terribly exciting here, Commander. Just a few hundred coveys and 5 little Spartans. We're doing fine, Commander. The Marines are holding their own for once.
Let's roll.
Commander, energy surge from the waterfront tower.
Alright, can we
Means
use
like a
this?
small slip space rupture. And it's gone.
17 times, 17 and a half times with the Ronaldo. He just needs to attempt a dribble? He'll probably do that. There we go, Austria. Let's fucking go, guys. Good job, fellas. Commentator says he's never gotten a Hattie in a World Cup, so I went dabbled. Yeah, no, that's right. That's the one thing he has not done, it seems. Jordan will be sick again. Should have added the context. No, that's fine. Yeah. What are they disallowing this for? Or thinking of disallowing? What are they even sure? Oh, for handball. That does not look like handball. That cannot be given as handball, surely. They better not take this away. Let me go check this. No gold. It comes off his stomach too. Some of these referees that they bring into the World Cup make me feel better about the English referees because some of these people are fucking nuts. That's crazy. That is crazy. You did one on your stomach. From super far away, you look like she. That's a ridiculous comment. Do you have to take a picture? If Lamine had aura?
There's a weird power reading nearby.
Crimson, go have a look.
I do have to take a picture of this one. I can't believe they didn't give that. Yikes. Would you rather be gay or retarded? You can't say both. Probably just gay then.
Commander Palmer, this is weird. We had the Coveys cornered and...
And now they're gone?
Yeah. How'd you
Dude,
know?
I'm a mind reader.
Whatever happened here, it's all offline now.
I can get this one while screaming right here.
Commander
This will be a
Palmer,
good spot for the
Majestic says
picture.
they found something.
Go ahead, Majestic.
But you can't collect government assistance if that's the case?
Commander, I think they teleported.
Do they collect government assistance?
Could be a similar location.
A transit system would explain the slip space reading earlier.
Systems are busted, but there's coordinates left behind. I'll send them to science team.
You could make a TikTok page and give out sports picks on there slash make
I want you to
food.
get a look at the canyon
Slash
systems.
make
If someone
food.
works at the weather point, you may be able to follow Jewel.
Slash make food. Rowdy bets? Yeah, pretty much. So rowdy bets. What are we doing here? There we go, we got our picture. And go to Disney. In this case, he also got unadulterated access. That's fucked. Not if you make shit preventing diapers. What's the matter with y'all? You do fucking meth for fun. Alright, Oscar, go get this fucking game. I just got to leave. Hold on. Sorry. There we go, they scored anyway. Let's fucking go.
Canyon Tower is under attack, Commander. As soon as Crimson started heading that way, the Coveys went nuts.
Miller, some days I hate being right all the time.
Yeah, ball don't lie. Yeah, there you go. They complaining about this one too? Love a good own goal. It's an incredible finish, he said. Alright, I'll stay winning this one. Ball don't lie is such a good way to put that. Very good. Ball don't lie. Now hold on to the fucking lead. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Listen to the story of Roki. His story? I didn't know he had a story. Thought he was just that guy the whole time. Oh, Jackie. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about, sir? Plant. Thank you. Get the fuck out of here. Sasaki grew up in Dar, close to city in Japan. Got mixed up with another story. Basically, a tsunami took out his whole town besides his elementary school that evacuated to the Soha. That happened to, have you heard it with Dzeko? Edin Dzeko, you know, the Bosnian striker? He grew, when he was growing up in Bosnia, it was during the war, so there were bombs going off a lot, and just like regular war shit. And him and his buddies normally went to a place to play. And one day his mom just told him he wasn't allowed to go because she felt funky about it, and all his friends died in like All his friends died in a bombing, and he didn't go because his mom just kept him from going. It is pretty wild to hear. He mentions it a lot. I thought it was. It's someone said it was fake originally, but he's spoken about it more than once. Always listen to him. Up, big man. All right, Austria. Hold on here. I'll go from jerking into an H&M to losing everyone you know in a sitting way. Just got a couple of things and stuff. No big deal. No big deal. Got a few things mixed up. No big deal. No big deal. That's all right. We all make mistakes. Who's the H&M target? It's a great question. Who was the H&M target? At least I'm paying respect to the H&M bandit. This is just a personal anecdote. Just something you tried to put yourself in there. You get caught. Some of these fucking ones. So again, as I mentioned, I'm so glad that without dying. Austria cannot sit back. There's another 20 minutes left in this game after all this crap. You've been struggling sitting back all game. I would not be comfortable sitting back. Putting a statue of me because of the limits I breathe. Damn, you missed my last few streams. Damn, you missed. Ripped the hard R 5 times last stream. How are you, We've all had to use the noodle in a public place. That's crazy. Y'all have lost the plot, as the kids say.
Looks like the systems here are still functional.
Can you dial in the coordinates Majestic recovered?
I think so. Crimson, I'm highlighting what look like the relevant controls.
Lord help some of you. Activate. Activate.
Commander, something's happening.
Use your words, Miller.
Crimson, this object activated when you entered those coordinates. It's a slip space rupture, just like I read with Madama's people.
They've got portals now. Fantastic. Crimson, get in there and see where it goes. We'll find you on the other end.
Where the hell did Crimson go? No idea, Commander. I'm working on it.
All right, good. On to the next one. Kurt acting like he never played pocket pinball in the bed. Oh my god, y'all need help. Jesus Christ.
Where the hell did Crimson go? No idea, Commander.
Shot.
I'm working on it.
Probably have to make midstream is crazy. I killed myself.
Miller, what can we do to clear up the transmission? Working on it, Commander.
You guys are crazy. How many extra minutes we get here? Like 10? Probably. The dopamine of achievement hunting will make a man do weird things. A Brookie J client. Good old Brookie J. Rich Mish. I don't know what to do with you. Another fucking sniper over there. You see she finally eclipsed minus 1,000 units, is that right? That's hilarious. I have to know what the people who defenders saw or got. Like, they must have just followed one once and then never again and they were rolling with it. Right? That's gotta be what happens here. Most of them round robin at this point, so they get a little health back once a week. You got a round robin too. You gotta play total bases over 1.5. You gotta do all that stuff. Can't remember anything over a 2-leg parlay. Yeah, fair. Unless there's a battle. Perhaps. 10 minutes. God, how right am I all the time? I died. It's down to last leg. Theoretically, should be able to again with the fucking hedging. All you want to do is hedge. You make a parlay and you want to hedge. You make a parlay and you want to hedge. Stop putting that leg in the parlay if you're gonna hedge on those, pussy. You haven't been through the wars I have? Yes, I have. You're just silly about the wars. You're just making a lot of bad mistakes in the wars.
There it is.
Oh,
Much better,
foul.
Crimson. Miller, now that we can see straight, where's Julian?
I'm a big fan of hedging, but I do feel like I do it when I shouldn't be. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing it at all, frankly. So you probably are doing it wrong. It's understandable. Why so? Because you're getting better numbers on stuff. Like, if you're at the end of your parlay and you have Dodgers on your 12 to 1 parlay, you have 12 to 1 on your minus 180. You get minus 180. You should just be playing that. Like, the value on that on its own is crazy. So you should just be playing. You should just be rolling with it. 3-leg pre-made special that you can't alter. If you don't love the last leg, what as long as we're talking about regular daily parlay, yeah, you should not. Yeah, you should. If you're talking about one of your crazy gigantic futures parlays, hedge out of those, whatever. I don't mind hedging out of futures when things change.
Is only confusing because he still thinks forts are comm relays. So what are they really? They're a portal nexus, just like back at those towers.
But I'm not talking about that either.
Do you see a way to activate the portals, Roland? Of course.
Can I rocket launcher this?
It's exciting being part of an op. Go ahead.
I'm crazy.
Hey, protocols, Miller.
There you are, Crimson. Get up there. I command it.
It's not hedging this mid lane. There's a big middle bit.
Okay, now do it again.
When there's, yeah, no, if you're just
Covenant drop pods inbound.
hedging out of a daily thing, that's dumb. If you put a bet on for the day and it's 12 to 1 or whatever, you shouldn't be hedging. Oh, I fucked that up. Like today, I love France and Norway over 1.5. Didn't love Argentina, so I hedged out. Yeah, so no, that's a dumb one. Because you bet that day of, and you just changed your mind along the way. That's dumb. That's bad. You're bad. You're bad at it. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm not gonna say that, unfortunately. but yeah, essentially that's exactly what he is. Yo, is your Twitch channel just Volume Bets? It's VolumePlays Games. It's not a betting stream anymore. We kind of just we have a secondary gaming channel that we do. That we talk about sports and stuff. Middling's the best thing you can do. screwed me today. He was the only one hitting home runs and getting hits when I needed Soderstorm or Kurtz. What's up, Alex? How you doing, buddy? The much pending theory that Kurt and I disagree maybe one day. No, it's not a. It's proven that if you're hedging out of the last leg of your parlay because you don't like the leg randomly, it's been proven. That's one of those things that is up for debate. You cost yourself money along the way. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Dead Hunter. God damn it. Put my brains all over my wall. I guess you don't get to add those things. Those are not under the expected value. That part is not part of the EV calculation. It might be part of your suicide calculation, but not your EV calculation. My name's Kevin. I love you, Kevin. Kevin. That's a nice ball. Oh, thought that deflection took that in. Come on, Austria, see this shit out. We don't need dumb shit happening at the end here. Ooh, that is is that handball? That is handball. You were born post Despicable Me? The fuck? That's a unit of time now? That's one of the major events along the way? Despicable. Dude, what is with this fucking guy and the one tap? I mean, that's surely a penalty. Surely they're better. Where are the fucking better weapons? Oh, perfect. What am I being stupid is what I'm doing. Back to the biblical days, he said, talking about the fucking Kevin and Minion. Curb is named after Mr. Cobain. Put this away, Marco. Save my soul. He's only made 3 out of his last 5. Attaboy. That was more Swendy than I was hoping. But to be honest, Jordan played well. I did not have Austria minus 1.5. I have some Jordan under 1.5 points for the tournament, so I was hoping that Austria would win today. I thought Jordan did pretty well today, to be honest. But yeah, I was just more interested in not sweating the rest of the game. Dude, fuck. Motherfucker, dude. A nice win. That should send Austria through, but I was very much not impressed with Austria. What the fuck was that? Alright, go Austria. Why is Algeria minus 170 versus Jordan? Did you not just watch the same game I watched? Stop banging on my garage. Purge him. Jeez, Christ with y'all. I thought Jordan played pretty well today. But he just leaped off the fucking edge. Finally. I did say they played well today. That doesn't mean that Algeria shouldn't be a comfy favorite.
Commander, 2 portal activators.
Algeria
Which did you use?
are not going to put 2 men at the back and live with Jordan attacking them 3v3 all game. Like, fucking. What
Either
they
one of
did
these
to.
waypoints should do it, Crimson.
Do. Alright, where are we headed now? Activate. More fighting. Thought that was gonna be the end of the level. Fuck myself. You have a shot.
Okay, stay put for just a moment. That's the one, Commander. Dama came through here just a few minutes ago.
Algeria literally even got. Well, they played a good team today.
Where's the portal?
A team that's passive and lazy. And outside of Messi, like, magic, Argentina didn't really create a ton today either. I'm not sure Jordan scores. Current objectives: eliminate hostiles. Are all of you you going? Jesus Christ. They had 52% of the possession and couldn't even get a shot on target. Again, that doesn't... They're playing Argentina. They're not playing... like... Opponent matters. Argentina are one of the best defenses in the world. Jordan on top. Yeah, they will hit on the break, but again, Algeria are not going to play like fucking... like, Austria did today. That's not going to happen. They may have more percentage of the possession next time, but again, it's just not going to happen that way. Again, they may score. Who knows? It's just not like... Austria gave up a lot of space. Algeria do not do those things. Maybe with 63% they can muster up a good shot. Stop judging teams on one game against different types of opponents. It'll save you a lot of money. It just seems like a line that'll get tighter come game time. Maybe. I'm not betting on it. I'm just complaining about it. Made a rule for myself pre-tournament. I don't bet on any game where I can't name at least one player. We did it. Chapter complete. Chapter complete. where are we here on this one? Okay, so we won't do these two today. Let's just play a couple multiplayer games before we bounce, shall we? See if we can grab a couple wins. Who plays tomorrow? I bet some Ronaldo tomorrow. I'm going to bet some first half under, I think, for the England game. I know that's being played indoors, but I just got it. So I'll have Ronaldo to score. First half under in that one. And then we're back around. I got to make a video tomorrow after the first round and take a look at everybody. The video I played before got me... Semenyo allows me to bet Ghana. There you go. The World Cup video got me 252. Hold on, dashboard content. 252 at 11:09. Let me see. 11 minutes 9 seconds times 253. Yeah, 47 hours worth of content, which is nice. Or 47 hours worth of watching, which is good. Again, I don't have a ton of subscribers over there, but again, if you can get those to 4,000 hours, I haven't done a video in ages. But like, I've done like very few videos over the last year or so, and I'm still at like 600 hours. If I can get that to 4,000, I just have so much I want to do, and there's just not enough time. Motherfucker. Wish I could watch all the games like you're able to. It is fun. But I'll do another video tomorrow, and we'll talk about what the World Cup looks like after one match day. Both teams to score plus 120 today with the riskier bets of keeping units small. The Austria-Jordan game was good. Yeah, it was good. I was glad Austria won it too. Both teams to score England-Croatia. I kind of like I think I'm going to play a first half under. I know it's inside, but I think I'm going to play a first half under. No Killjoy doesn't kill me. No way. But yeah, I kind of like the first half under. I bet some Portugal, or I bet some Ronaldo to score. Maybe if I'm lucky and he doesn't score early, they take him off and bring Ramos on, and Ramos scores too. I have that fun little thing in there. Let's trade Vinny for Elise and Jude for Holland. Madrid would never lose again. He would be playing like 10 forwards. Or somebody would be out of position. unless you, well, I guess Mbappe out left and Holland and Elise, I guess. I see the visions. I see the vision. He's not better on the wing though, he's better up front. You've all been brainwashed into, I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with Mbappe. Never mind. I know exactly what's going on with Mbappe. It's the same thing that's happening with Shea, and everybody is just psychotic. I genuinely don't know what's up with you people. Everybody has completely lost their minds. I've never heard more bad press about a goal scorer who has scored 42 goals in a single season before. I just don't understand. It's crazy. I feel like I've completely and utterly lost my mind with what's happening with the way people speak about it. Whatever. My goats make people's minds turn to mush. What can you do? That's crazy. I mean, that's genuinely nuts. Genuinely nuts behavior. Everybody has lost their collective minds. Their greatness is hard to comprehend for the few.
Game
I got 2 kills after the game ended. That was good. That was a positive. But yeah, tomorrow, even I can make some of it tonight and just kind of split the game in tomorrow. The game's in tomorrow. Do. There are 7 people with. What is Mbappe's? What is Mbappe now? Golden Boot. Messi is favorite. Oh, he's plus 260. Yikes. Ugh. Never mind. Never mind. That is gross. Germany is still 14-1. I need them to get to the... Before I could even hedge out of Germany, I need to get to them. You're plus 850 looking juicy. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, I can parlay some of these round of 16 teams. I'm probably going to have to do that for some of the bonus bets then. If I can parlay them, that's probably best. That's probably a good spot to do.
Gain the lead.
I got a shotgun there, but fuck it. But fuck it. Sniped by Tristan. Is he on the other team?
Gain the lead.
I thought we had the sniper back.
Gain the lead. Gain the
There's just no way it's not for. You should consider a Messi France one on Fanatics. I probably should because you're probably right, but you're probably right. What is it? 150-1? Is it still 150-1 after you bet it? Because they probably move lines pretty hell you do on that fucking show. You're probably right, though. Here's the problem. I'm already limited, I guess. It doesn't fucking matter. It probably does not matter, does it? I fell right into a fucking grenade. Damn, they actually did take the market down? Okay, yeah. Maybe they're not that stupid. Oh, well, that maybe because of the Austria game was going. Maybe it'll pop back up after the fact. Everybody thinks I'm going up there. Ah, you fell down like an idiot. A beauty double kill there. Survival tactics. I just left. How did I get a betrayal? Oh, it was a teammate who got a betrayal. I do like these. I do like these dual ones. I'm fucking around on the dual ones. Oh, hello. Fucking sniper went all the way down. Got you both? Yeah, they do not move. They do not move. And they also do a pretty decent amount of damage. It's not horrible. But also, what helps is that everybody starts with one, and nobody really thinks through it too much after that. Shake and Bake. I love that fucking movie. I gotta watch that. Get up in there, buddy. Get up. They've caught up, fellas. Let's not lose this, please. Let's not lose this. Let's not lose this. Fuck. Minus that change guns after every kill. Yeah.
Lost the lead.
We've lost the lead. We're gonna lose this game because nobody on the team can get a kill all of a sudden. Dude, where are you all coming from? They keep popping down. Maybe I have to go up. Okay, a little bit of a comeback there. Pick that up. Be useful with it, please. Do. Get away from me. Search and destroy. Indy must have gotten too high and passed out, probably. Yeah, search and destroy was. Did he kill that guy? I can't believe I lost that fucking game. Yeah, S&D was tons of fun. S&D was tons of fun. Yeah, Team Deathmatch was good. I played a lot of Team Deathmatch. Everybody on the team went negative. It was fun. Where your gambling bone was bred from? How's that? to 16. I really hate this Norway team. Morocco took money today. I don't think this Uruguay team is good. I'm gonna have to run the simulation and see. Nothing got the blood pump. Just trying to ghost defuse the bomb. Did you ever do any like old like game battle shit? I remember when game battles was around. Me and my buddies used to do that. That would get you going. That felt super serious for some reason. For no, well, not for some reason. For every reason, it felt serious. England, France, and the USA to reach the round of 16 is plus 140. Hot diggity dog. MLG, I did, but I was only like 12 at the time, so I couldn't put money on it. We didn't put money on it. It was just like game battles. Like game battles was like the first start to the MLG stuff, where like it wasn't like you could work your way up through it, and there were like leaderboards and shit like that. Yeah, obviously. But it was tons of fun. They pair you with a random team if you put your shit in. That was fun. That was fun, but it was ultra serious. There were a ton of rules. They weren't that good, but it was fun at least. Let's see if we can get a win on the back end. We'll get one more game and then we'll bounce. Leave the leaderboard grinding, but then I learned get to the top. It took like 16 hours. I know, yeah. Some of those people are fucking nutty. Some of those people were nuts. France, USA. The problem with betting Morocco is that Morocco and the Netherlands are probably just going to play each other, which is a bit of a worry. Just to be God tier, which, but yeah, I know. The idea of being God tier in a game is wild to me. Slayer. I'm like really good at FIFA, and like the idea that like being like 8 times better is just what they are is crazy to me.
Lost the lead. Tied the leader.
Coolest gaming moment ever though is I did get to talk to Optic Scrumpet again. Oh really? Fucking Optic. I remember Optic back in the day. Good old fucking Optic. All those were cool. And everybody was just getting into COD montages and shit. I fucked our teammate up. Yikes. Okay, let's try to get into one more matchmaking game, shall we? Alright, we did. Called me a squeaker and I got pressed. There you go. There we go. That's what we like to hear. Get called a squeaker. You're trash. Okay. Let's see if we can do something on this one, shall we? Should have just ripped harder. I would get his stream banned for a bit. Missed your moment.
Gain the lead.
There we go, team. There we go, team. Nice 4-0 start. We're gonna get a win before we go to bed. By the looks of it. That was always fun. Getting into chats, you could always, if nothing was happening in the chat, you could just go into the chat and very lightly drop it, and everybody in the chat would immediately start to go. That's all it took, just a little itty bitty, very, very light, but it would get there. That guy got me, fair enough. We'll take the trade. This guy on our team is really good, which is nice. Got a really good teammate for once. Get fucked, M16. Game, but being carried for the first time ever, so that works. That helps. Are you kidding me? Dude, that dude is always hiding behind that box. Grow some fucking balls. Come out and die like a man. Let's try going around the back and see what we got here. This M16 full clip. God damn it. I go around back and they got two guys who want to come around back. Fuck off. All of you leave me alone. Another shitty fucking trade. They're all out there, boys. Ooh, assist. We do love a good assist. Another good fucking assist. I need to chill because I'm getting we're getting a little bit tight, and it's probably my fault. Just need to walk with this fella. Stay together. Fuck that, dude. Oh, that's a one tap there. Fabrizio, don't even wait for the match to end anymore. For what? To to just say something dumb like he scored a goal today. And I wonder how much money he makes. Like, I would like to know the actual dollars that he makes. Okay. Much better, Kurt. That picture you posted is hella funny if you look at the chat, is it? Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm on a killing spree all of a sudden. All of a sudden, I'm being useful. He posted that Austria game ended 2-1 and even didn't delete it when he posted the 3-1 graphic. He's just like, well, if I have to post it correctly, I'll get some more money. Fuck it. Fuck it, am I right? Might as well. There's a guy to our right. That's a really good guy. Really good guy. I didn't even think about the idea that you guys could be writing racist things in my chat. That'd just be fun. Then again, it wasn't my chat. Or it was not something I said. Easy dub. You should dust under the TV. Oh, I know. Yeah, I gotta get back. I gotta dust under the TV. I gotta fucking dust behind my computers. I gotta do all that shit. It is dusty as shit over there. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay, 12 and 14 is not bad considering how horrific the beginning was. Alright, well that'll do it for the stream. Let's take a look at where we are first. Tomorrow we'll have to get our 500th achievement. Can't happen today, unfortunately. Look super close to 500 games. What are we at here? 83, 166. Man, that is pain. The online shit's gonna be nuts. The hunter stuff is good here. We might get to the end of the hunter stuff by the end of this, which would be pretty cool. It's the stuff down here that's really fucking gonna be kind of annoying. We're up to 51% of the way to killjoys, which we're gonna get along the way, which is good. 48% on the assists, which we're gonna get along the way. 250 beatdowns we're probably gonna get along the way. These we're probably going to get along the way, but we might have to play a little bit more after. We're 33% of the way. We are 33% of the way to the 500 multiplayer wins. So we're a third of the way done, which is annoying, but you know. .03% of people have this, by the way, which is pretty nuts. Goddamn. King of the Hill medals, 500 grenade or plasma kill medals. This is, I could boost this, but you know. And this one I have to boost, but we'll see. All right, I'm leaving. I love you. I will talk to you tomorrow. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine. So we got 2 more streams this week still. We're probably going to be streaming those Spartan Ops for another weekish. Again, we need... There are 50 total, and I think we've done 18. So we're probably going to be streaming those for a little bit. But they have to get done, but at least they're not like empty achievements. At least we get like 12 achievements total. I'm probably also going to find a way to bet some of the bonus bets tonight on some futures here, like France and USA to reach round of 16, or like some of the quarterfinal stuff. Not France, but you know, some of the quarterfinal teams in here, maybe something like that. But figuring in what you'll go for. Draw breaker tomorrow. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll probably end up on England for the draw breaker. Actually, I want to do the under there so badly, but if there are goals, it probably comes from England, I would guess. I have a hard time believing Croatia are going to come in here and score. Some of these numbers are not worth it on the other one too, which is the problem. Because it has to be on the day, and like, you know, maybe Colombia, and I can just keep the under for the England game. We'll figure it out. All right. I will talk to you later, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you, and hopefully tomorrow is a good day. Bye.